And that slider's almost in the dirt. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, nobody.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Franklin Gutierrez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Gutierrez.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, William Fullard. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, plays it what now?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Tommy Pham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to. Ramon Cabrera will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Third baseman, number 14.
Martin Prado now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Carson Kelly will grab a bat and hit for the, and they did some damage offensively in this one. Enough.
Your attention, please. Now
so here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And a step off. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a line drive, but foul. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter,
digging in
11,
and looking for more,
shortstop,
Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Rtts is on his way to the mound now. So not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the can.
Your attention, please.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Number
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Oh.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Your attention,
Quentin Berry has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Hughes.
Quentin Berry.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grichuk is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. John Ryan Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ehire Adrianza will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Number 33 will get the call here as he'll hit, well, sometimes that defining moment of the game. David Wright is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing. And there are 2 away now.
Scott Van Slyke.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 24.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be this kind of play.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. And a step off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Adams.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O gets the
pitching
call
for
from the
St.
pen to
Louis.
take over on the
Number
mound and start
26.
the home 7th.
Sean O.
Ryan
change for the
Englert
Cardinals.
is into the
Now
ball
playing
game as a
shortstop,
defensive replacement.
number
He'll be the
11.
new shortstop here.
Ryan
A couple of lefties
Englert.
start to get loose now in the bullpen. Dudley
Leading
Hurley
off
is
with a
in to
break.
start things off as he looks at a
Second
ball
baseman.
to start the inning. 1-0.
Early. Your
The
attention,
windup
please.
and the 1-0 pitch.
This change for
Now
the
a flare out toward right center.
playing left
Salgado
field,
coming in.
number 58.
He makes the catch. A great effort to
Martinez.
get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Oscar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Your
Nick
attention,
Markakis
please.
will come on to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here in a
Braves.
big spot.
Number 22. Nick Markakis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hey, we got
well,
one
that'll
here.
wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Your attention,
Tyler
please.
Flowers
Pinch
will
hitting
look
for
for
the
some
Braves.
2-out magic
Number
here as he'll
25.
pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Flowers.
In there for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're still. Harrison Bayer will get the call here as he'll hit a 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. So that'll just about do it for Harold Reynolds.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O is
Now
on the
pitching
pitch
for the
from the
Cardinals,
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Sean O.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the
Leading off
lefty
for the
and a
Nationals.
right-hander have stood up. And a
Matt
breaking ball backs him
Weeder.
out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Diaz ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Wilmer Defoe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilmer Defoe.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days,
Your
pitching has
attention,
become a full staff
And
effort,
hitting
and
for
I've been impressed
Washington,
with the job these guys
number
have done
10.
so far.
Grant Green.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Come on.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Marwin Gonzalez. 4-2 the final score today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O comes
Now
on to
pitching for
start
the
the inning, and he'll have a huge
Number
lead to
26.
work with. Ryan
Sean
Englert
O.
will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Ramon Cabrera is the batter now as he
Leading off
looks
for
at a
the
ball of 1-0.
Catcher, Ramon
1-0 count.
Cabrera.
Here it is.
This change for the Cardinals.
2-0.
Now playing
He may be
second
down
base,
2-0 after those
number
first
11,
two pitches in this
Ryan
AB, but those are
Englert.
pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Your attention,
Carson
please.
Kelly has come into the
This
ball
change
game
for the
now as he
Cardinals.
takes over as the new third
Pitching for
baseman.
Miami.
Pineda will
Number
move into the
17.
on-deck circle now
This
to try to
change for
get
the
something
Cardinals.
started here with
Now
one
playing
gone in the inning.
shortstop,
Right
number
down
19.
Broadway that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. D. Gordon will be next. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk.
attention,
Usually
please.
easier said than
Bench hitting
done.
for the Marlins.
Tomas Telis
Number
will be
18,
summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, we got one.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hold up.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning,
Your
but
attention,
that's
please.
also kind of risky at the same time.
Preston Tucker
Number 20.
will get the call to pinch
Preston
hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, give us your best stuff right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found a hole and got through the infield.
Now batting.
Swing and he
Number
pops him up
24.
over toward foul territory.
Mine.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
He waits, now the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Telis Rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Moore, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. To his right, Kelly. And he is in there. Throw to first in time. And the big Jonathan Broxton enters from the pen. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. So that's it for us this afternoon.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Sean O.
Ryan Englert will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Now playing right field.
Skied into straightaway right. Sierra has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Pineda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Sierra giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ramon Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Plays it first here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to Jose Martinez is going to be asked to get things going. 6-4 the outcome today. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that
Your attention,
Sean O is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Baseman, Martin Prado.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina now, the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Number 3, shortstop A dainty
Swing and a
Echeverria.
liner, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Number 23 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami. Marwin Gonzalez will look to provide a little. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. Miami get the win on the.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O.
Now
is on to
pitching for
pitch
the
out of the
Cardinals,
bullpen in the bottom
number
half of the
26.
8th. A couple of righties
Sean
starting to loosen
O.
now in the bullpen. Nick Ahmed is at the plate now, and he takes a
Leading
cold
off
strike.
for the Astros, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. This change for the Cardinals.
And he gets a piece
Now
here as this
playing
ball is
second
fouled
base,
away.
Number 3.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we
The
go.
0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. To
Your
Oscar
attention,
Hernandez will move
And
into the
hitting for the
on-deck circle
Astros,
now to try to get
number
something
35,
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hernandez.
In there, 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Salgado on the move. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they go. William Geyer. 5-2 the final today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds.
Your attention,
Sean
please.
O
Now
is on to
pitching for
pitch
the
from the
Cubs,
bullpen
and
now to
hitting for
start inning number
Washington.
7. Couple of
Number
lefties
4.
start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Depot.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tie and run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
Matt Wieters comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Number 33 will grab a bat and hit for the pitch. 5-1, the final total in today's game. So that'll just about do it for us.
This MLB club gathers around its skipper for his invocation of a successful season campaign.
Your attention, please.
Sean O
Now
is
pitching
out
for the
from the
Cardinals.
bullpen now as he'll get the
Number
call here on
26.
opening day.
Sean
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Josh Harrison is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Saladino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Here we go right now, fellas. Hey, we got one out right here.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Sends that one out of ball.
Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Antonio Anaya is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates.
Your attention, please.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Now
Sean O takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Third baseman
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself.